Okay, this time we've already learned lowercase e, we've learned lowercase l. Today we are going to learn to do lowercase b. It starts with a loop also, but it's a little trickier than l. So if you're good at your l's, you just make a slight alteration and you have a b. So let's practice our e's and our l's first. Let's make 3 of each, 3 e's. Start at your baseline, loop, and up. 2, 3, just like that. Those are my e's. I think I like this one the best. This one I didn't actually start out on the baseline, so it's not as nice. I like this one better. And then my lowercase l's, I'm going to make 3 of those. Start at your baseline, loop up to your headline, come down on the left, cross over below the midline, up and touch your midline, and one more. And I don't like this one because I dropped below the baseline. This one's pretty good, but I think this one's my best. So I'm going to smiley face this one, and I'm going to go back and smiley face. Actually, I like this E too. Which one do I like better? You know what? I'll smiley face them both. I can't decide. It's a tie. Okay. So now we're going to learn lowercase b. B can be a little tricky, so you have to watch closely. This is a letter you might want to try drawing in the carpet or in some sand or maybe some rice. Have your mom pour some rice on a plate for you and you can trace in the rice. Anything that's that you can feel like that will help, because really you're making imprints on your brain so that when it's time to write for real, you don't need to think about it. You don't have to say to yourself, loop, touch the headline, come down, all that. It'll just automatically pour out of you. Okay, so lowercase b. Start at your baseline, loop up to your headline just like with the L, come down, cross over. Now, instead of going up to your midline for your tail, you're coming up and just tucking it in right at the midline. So you can kind of see your printing bee there. And then you're going to make your smile, your little poodle tail, following your letter. That's your connector right there. So this is your letter B. Looks a little bit like a printing bee. And you have your little poodle tail there that is going to connect you to your next letter. Okay, so let's try another one. So let's loop to the headline, come down, up, tuck it in at the midline, and then make your little smile. Okay, make sure you don't touch. There's a little gap in here, so don't touch. If you're touching, fix it on your next letter. Just keep going and keep practicing. Practice till you get it. I'm only doing 5 on here, but you really don't want to watch hours and hours of video of me doing cursive. So you can do your own hours and hours of it. Oops, that one's not slanted very nicely. I could tell that as I was writing. I should tilt my body a little bit more. Ah, there's a nice slant. Ooh, I like that one. I don't like the tuck as much though. The tuck was nice on this one. Actually, I'm going to say I think I like this one the best. Or maybe that one. I don't know, it's so hard to pick. Oops, my smiley guy's a little cross-eyed. But there you go. So keep practicing your B's. This is a tough one, so practice, practice, practice on this one. Make as many as you can. Do it nicely and neatly. When your hand gets tired, take a break and go back to it.